Hey guys, and welcome to today's 31 Days of Vlogging Challenge with Louisiana Bride. I've been in a little bit of a funk lately, so I thought I would do a throwback Louisiana Bride post that I used to do on Fridays, and it's called Things That Make Me Say Yay. So we're just going to go over a couple things that are making me happy right now. Notice that, look, there's a jacket that Daddy is getting his hair cut, and it's me and Toddler. So there's nobody to convince him otherwise. Harrison, you want to come watch? Watch. Okay. So, look, come up here. Ooh. The world's ending. I'll be back. Don't judge me, but I solved the problem with a peanut butter sandwich and some Sesame Street. I know, bad mom television. So, anyway, what you normally do for things that make me say yay is like five or six things that I'm really liking for the week. So I thought I would go ahead and share. First up is makeup related. I don't know if you've heard of the e.l.f. under eye setting powder. It does come in a teeny tiny thing. I wish I had a better camera where I could get it to focus in, but I really don't want to bust out my big camera for this. It would be a lot more work. So anyway, the e.l.f. under eye setting powder has been doing really good to get rid of a lot of the creasing, and it doesn't look as cakey as some of the other powders I've tried. I tried just the regular HD powder, and I don't know if it was just expired and quit behaving or what, and I've tried, I can't think of the name of it, but when I do a makeup tutorial, then I'll show you what I'm talking about. Anyway, tried a couple powders, and this one works the best. I've seen a lot of YouTubers say that this is a dupe for Laura Mercier's under eye setting powder. So that's a really good one. It kind of reflects the light and helps a lot with under eye darkness because I have some major dark circles with my bad allergies. Second on the list for things that make me say yay. We just got this on our door, so it means it's getting closer. Notice I tore it off. But we're getting a neighborhood Walmart, literally a half mile from our house. I know a lot of people here love their local places, and the local places are great. I get that. In my hometown, I wanted to go to the local places, but it's way overpriced, and where I'm at in life right now, I can't afford it. They're not really competing. And so to have a neighborhood Walmart that's opening up really close to our house, I don't have to drive to the front side of town to get to it. I really appreciate it. So that's that. Love you, Walmart. Thank you for doing that for me. Too bad we don't have a neighborhood Target, which, by the way, I heard on the radio, Target is fixing to be reformatting and trying to open up neighborhood Targets to compete with the neighborhood Walmart because apparently their sales are down, but we all know why that is. Next up is, let's see, do I want to go that direction? All right, we'll do this one. And it's already started to condense because I got out of the refrigerator. Is elderberry syrup. I've heard about this for a long time. I know bloggers that live in other parts of the country where they can get elderberries easily, and they kind of do it like people go apple picking, which we've never done down here, or pumpkin picking. Don't do that. We did that in North Louisiana. You don't do that down here. You go to a fake pumpkin farm. But they would buy elderberries and make their own elderberry syrup and give it to their kids, or just take it as a family all winter long because it's supposed to increase your immunity and keep you from getting sick. And I just so happened to be in the health food store the other day trying to hunt down some probiotics because I found a great probiotic a few months ago, and I can't remember what the name of it was, and I ran out of it, and so I'm kind of out of luck on that. So I bought a new probiotic and came across elderberry syrup and decided that I would be giving it to Harrison for the winter to see how it would go. An adult dose is a teaspoon. I've been giving him a half a teaspoon every night before bed in hopes that this will kind of keep off anything virus related. The guy that sold it to me said that if he does catch something with it while he's taking this, it just won't be quite as severe. It makes me crazy. I don't like being on camera. I don't want to hear my voice. I don't want to see what I look like. That's why I like just typing. This is hard for me this month. So, elderberry syrup. And if you come across Andy Lynn's elderberries, this is organic. It's made with fresh local honey, and it is Louisiana made, so it's local if you're a Louisiana person. And what was my last thing? So that's four. What was my fifth one? We're going to Ikea Saturday, and I have the mother of all Ikea shopping list ready. I want to get Harrison a kitty table, one of the Ikea kitty tables for Christmas that has 2 chairs just to kind of set it up in the kitchen. He does so well with the kitty table. This makes me nuts. The kitty table at the sitter's house that I thought that would be something fun to have at the house. And the Ikea one's only $24, so it's super reasonable. I also want to get 2 step stools because at the sitter, again, he uses a step stool and can climb up and wash his hands. And so I want to make that something we can also do here a lot easier. So one for upstairs, one for downstairs. And then what were my other things? Couch pillows. This couch has seen better days. We bought this couch when we first moved to Thibodeau, so it's been about 5 years. And it did great in Thibodeau until we went to New Orleans for the day one time, and our weenie dog Maddie got super upset about it and chewed the mess out of the piping on the couch. And then a couple years later, our dog Rudy ate the couch again and tore it up even more. And Ellie just likes to scratch. I know I've been through 3 weenie dogs at this stage. We only have 1. Rudy went to the farm, aka my parents' house, because he could not live in an apartment. It was getting bad. But so this couch, old 10-year-old Ellie has just scratched it half to death. It's not as pretty. It doesn't make me happy to look at it anymore. And we're nowhere in the position to be buying a new couch anytime soon. There's other things that would have to happen before a couch would happen. Like the couch would have to literally disintegrate and fall apart before Jeremy would be like, new couch. So instead, I'm buying some Ikea pillows to spruce up the living room. You can get like the 20-inch pillows at Ikea for $5.99, and then the covers for the pillows are about $5 as well. What, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 pillows. That's really not that bad for pillows, considering if you went to TJ Maxx or even Walmart, you would spend more money than that. If I could order them online, I'd be getting all this online, but sadly, the main thing I want, Ikea only sells in store. So we're making a road trip out of it. And my mom's going to come down and we're going to have ourselves some Ikea fun for the day. She's never been, so it'll be fun to drag her around. And what else did I want from Ikea? There was something else, but I think maybe I just want to wander around and buy another 400 packs of straws, because if you haven't used an Ikea straw, their straws are stinking amazing. Now, what was number 5? I had 6 in my head at one point in time and I've lost them. I said elf. I said elderberry. Elderberry. I don't enunciate well in here. I talk too fast. Elf, elderberry, Wally World, Ikea. What was 5? Oh, it's October. I love that it's fall. Even though Louisiana temperatures are like 90 up, in the morning it's kind of chilly, and so that's been good. I envy all my blogger friends that live way farther north and have actual cold temperatures, or like even the Arkansas people that have decent temperatures. Like, y'all are lucky. I do not like living down here in the tropics. It was not my first thing, and trust me, when Jeremy gets out of seminary, I will be praying, Jesus, take me somewhere with snow, or even fall. Like, I just want like a legitimate fall. That's all I want in my life. So even though it's not really cold, I've been breaking out the fall clothing as much as I can without sweating half to death. I have the house falled up as much as I normally do. I don't know. Anyway, fall makes me happy. And with that, that's where I remember. Number 6. I finally got my garden in. I am planting a winter garden in hopes of it working out way better than my wannabe summer garden, because come to find out, in the summer, it's really hot down here and it takes a lot of water to make a tomato and a cucumber, and I didn't make either of them. I got like 3 tomatoes, 3 zucchini this summer. It was a sad, sad day for me. So what I'm doing this winter is, the other day I transplanted my rosemary. I had a rosemary bush in the front that Jeremy hacked with a weed eater, and then I moved it to the backyard in an attempt to save its life. I have some garlic that my dad gave me from his garden that I planted in there. We'll see how that goes. And then my basil plant that was like crazy. I mean, I picked it off, froze that stuff, and then picked it off again and gave that to a friend to freeze. I don't know how. I neglected it, and it was like bananas at how much it produced. And I actually, since it went to seed and germinated, when I was pulling weeds the other day, I noticed little bitty basil plants everywhere. So I pulled up those the basil plants and replanted them in the winter garden. Then I think I have 3 rows of carrots planted, 3 rows of beets, and what else? Some winter cucumber. They're called lemon cucumbers, and they're like little round yellow cucumbers. We'll see how those are. I've never had those before, so I figured it'd be fun to grow. And then I planted my strawberry roots in hopes of seeing some strawberries next summer. The only thing I have left is I would like to get some broccoli and cauliflower, maybe a cabbage, and toss in, and then that'll be it. I could do, when something starts coming up, if it comes up this month, I could do like a tour of the garden. It's very small, it'd be a short tour. So I think that is it for my things that make me say yay, and I feel like I'm actually in a better mood having talked about 6 things that make me happy and have made me happy, and I'm way not as fussy as I was when I got home because, y'all, it took a lot of concealer to cover up the stress acne, because when I first turned on this camera, I was like, whoa, girl, you look bad. We got to do something about it. So lipstick and concealer, and I feel like I'm like remotely presentable, even though, don't get me wrong, I don't think I look hot right now, not even a little bit. You can see the toddler. It means I'm about to be back in. So bye, guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thanks for watching.